Hello students, this is the second video on bank reconciliation statement. In this video, I will cover how to prepare BRS, format of BRS, and I will take up three long questions from favorable balance. I will not take up overdraft in this video. I will take up only favorable balance. Three solved long questions, very important for the university students as well as BCOM, CACS and CMS students even, right? Besides, it is more important for intermediate CBSE, ICSE students even. So let's start. How to prepare BRS? In question, cash book or passbook, one balance is given. That is, one balance will be provided and reasons for disagreement between cash book and passbook balance will be given. Alright. I have already made one video regarding BRS one video. In that I have covered entire theory. If you did not see that video, please do watch that video for better understanding sake. Right? I will provide the link in I button as well as in the description box. So we have to find out the another balance, right? So we need to adjust the amounts of reasons for disagreement, that is either it will be added or deducted from the main balance provided to find out the other balance. In the sense, we will be provided one balance and we will be provided with the reasons for disagreement, and we need to adjust those reasons for disagreement with their amounts to find out the other balance. Suppose if we have given cash book balance, we need to find out passbook balance. If we have given passbook balance, we need to find out cash book balance. This is what we are going to do in our BRS entire problematic concepts, right? So I made you understand, I hope. So I will take up the format of BRS. This is the format of BRS. You need to write heading bank reconciliation statement as at 31st December or 31st March or whatever it is given in the question. Date, right? So first we'll take a bank balance as per either cash book will be given or passbook will be given. Whatever it is provided, we need to write. So bank balance as per cash book or passbook. Then we need to write add and less items. Whatever items, the reasons which will be provided in the question, those will be added, will be taken in add. Those will be deducted, will be taken in deductions. That is less. So finally, after adjusting these reasons with their amounts, the resultant figure, whatever we get, that is our ultimate answer. So suppose if we have provided in the question bank balance as per cash book, then our answer would be bank balance as per passbook. Then opposite balance. If passbook is given, we need to find out cash book. So like this, we have to solve the problems in this format only, right? So let's take up the problems. Before that, we will understand what is actually, that is cash book and passbook, how it will be written in cash book and passbook. As you are already aware, I have explained in the video 1 that cash book is always maintained by the businessman, that is owner of the business or accountant, whereas passbook will be maintained by the bank, right? Don't get confused. We have a passbook copy at our home, sir. So my father's account, so passbook we will maintain. No, passbook is a book maintained by the bank, and whatever book is given to us by the bank, it is a photocopy or replica or whatever it may be, as a copy, that's all, right? So passbook is maintained by banker, cash book is maintained by the owner, that is businessman or accountant. So when you see the cash book, on cash book debit balance, if it is cash book debit balance, in the sense that is a favorable balance. If cash book credit balance, in the sense overdraft balance, in the sense excess withdrawn from the bank, that is a loan kind of a thing, right? So whenever we deposit check, whenever we pay checks paid into bank, bills discounted, collections made by the banks, all the collections and deposits of check, discounting of bills will be debited in cash book because we are getting the money, whereas all payment of checks, issue of checks, dishonor of bills, or any payment made by the bank will be credited in the cash book. Whereas this will be a mirror image kind of a thing in passbook, right? So passbook debit balance in the sense overdraft balance, passbook credit balance in the sense favorable balance. It means that our money lies in bank. So therefore, it will be written in the passbook credit side. So checks issued, checks drawn, bills dishonored, all payments made by the bank will be debited in the passbook, which was credited in cash book. Please bear in mind. That's the reason why I kept both the cash book and passbook at one place to make you better understand. Whereas in passbook credit side, checks deposited into bank, checks paid into bank, bills discounted, and all collections, whatever it may be the collection, are all payments, right? So all collections will be credited in passbook, right? So this is the way we need to prepare the cash book and passbook. But we are not going to prepare cash book and passbook. Based on this concept, we are going to prepare bank reconciliation statement. Clear? So how to solve the problems, I will explain you. So I have taken one long question. So in this question, from the following particulars, prepare bank reconciliation statement as on 31st December 2013. So the information that we have provided is bank balance as per cash book. So cash book balance is given up to which date? 31st December 2013 is given. So this date is also very important, cutoff date. So 15,000. Checks issued but not cash prior to 31st December amounted to rupees 2,000. Checks paid into bank but not cleared and credited before 31st December is 2,800. A check for rupees 1200 which was received from a customer was entered in the bank column of the cash book by an accountant in the sense in December 2013, but the same was paid into bank in January, that is next month. So what is our cutoff date of preparation of BRS? That is 31st December 2013. The transaction which takes place up to that date are very important. Then interest on investment collected by the bankers and credited in the passbook but not recorded in the cash book. Bank charges 20 debited in passbook but not entered in the cash book. So we have provided in the question one balance, that is bank balance as per cash book, and we have given the reasons for the disagreement between the balance. And what we have to do, we have to prepare a bank reconciliation statement, right? So practical methodology I will show you here. I hope you will understand. Please concentrate. When you come to the solution, bank reconciliation statement as on 31st December 2013. So this is the format I have drawn, that is BRS format. Once the format is drawn, first is bank balance as per cash book. So we are taking bank balance as per cash book, our main amount 15,000, and what we are going to find out, bank balance as per passbook we will be finding. This is very important, right? Then I am taking add and less items. So then we will read one by one and we will solve the problem. First, checks issued. Please listen to me carefully. This explanation very, very important. Do watch the video, the entire video, to understand the concept. So checks issued but not cash prior to 31st December amounted to rupees 2,000. Whenever we issue check, we in the sense accountant or businessman, that is we maintain cash book. Please bear in mind, we are the accountant of entrepreneur or businessman. So we have issued a check. Whenever we issue check, where we will write cash book credit side. So what will happen? This is favorable balance. This is not overdraft balance. So we have presumed that 10,000 in our bank account. When we issue a check of rupees 2,000, what will happen? Our cash book balance will decrease, right? But this check was not cashed, in the sense the fellow to whom we have given the check, that fellow did not go to bank and did not collect the money, right? So what will happen in this case? So now how to do this problem I have shown with, so B point. So first we'll take up cash book and passbook. Which balance we have given? That is cash book. So I have written it here is known, in the sense cash book is known. Which one we will be finding out? Passbook balance. Clear? So what is happening here? So checks issued. Whenever we issue check, what will happen? Our cash book favorable balance will decrease. So cash book balance is decrease, shown representing with down arrow. And passbook, it was not submitted in the bank to collect the amount. Therefore, passbook balance will remain same, or else we can say passbook balance will be more, right? Which one we need to find out? Passbook balance. Therefore, the passbook balance that we have to find out. So I have highlighted here. So already cash book we are aware, passbook we need to find out. So what is the movement in passbook? If you see the arrow, it is going up. So what we have to do, whenever you find up arrow, you need to add. Whenever you find down arrow, you need to deduct. Which one we need to take up? The unknown one. Unknown is passbook, which we need to find out. Therefore, what we have to do, we need to add checks issued but not presented for payment. How much? 2000. When we add this balance to cash book balance, then only we'll get the passbook balance. Right? I hope I made you understand. I will explain further the transactions. Then checks paid into bank but not cleared and credited. Whenever we deposit checks, what will happen? It will be debited in cash book. In the sense, our cash book favorable balance will increase. So cash book balance will increase above arrow, and it was not credited in passbook. Therefore, passbook balance is less. So what will happen? Which one we need to find out? Passbook. So what is the movement in passbook? It is less. Therefore, it should be deducted. Checks deposited but not collected, 2800. Clear? The next item. A check for 1200 which was received from a customer entered in the bank column of the cash book, but the same was paid into bank in January. But we are preparing up to 31st December only, no? So D point, cash book and passbook I have taken. So whenever we receive a check and return in cash book, what will happen? Our favorable balance of the cash book will increase, whereas it is not reflected in passbook. Therefore, passbook balance is less. Which one we need to find out? Passbook. So as it is a down arrow, less, therefore it should be deducted. Checks received entered in cash book but not sent to bank up to 31st December. Please bear in mind. So 1200. Next, interest on investment collected by the banker and credited in the passbook but not entered in the cash book. So based on our standing instruction, what has happened? Bank has collected our income and credited in the passbook, whereby our passbook balance will be increased. Whereas this information is not available with the accountant. Therefore, he has not recorded in cash book. Therefore, cash book balance will be less. So what will happen? Which balance we need to find out? Passbook. As passbook is more, we need to add this item, interest on investment, rupees 800. Then bank charges 20 debited in the passbook, not entered in the cash book. Again, based on the standing instructions, bank has charged certain amount and it was debited. In the sense, bank balance will be reduced, right? Then it was not entered in the cash book. Therefore, cash book balance will be more. So which one we need to find out? Passbook. So movement in the passbook is less. Therefore, it should be minus item. Bank charges debited in the passbook only. How much? 20 rupees. So in this way, we have to prepare the bank reconciliation statement. Quite easy. It is not difficult. Just you follow my instruction, the explanation. You can easily do any kind of a problem, whatever difficulty level it is, right? This is the one of the easiest and scientific method of doing BRS. There are n number of methods, but this is the most appropriate method according to me. So then make the summation of add items 2800, then make the summation of 15,000 and 2,800, 17,800, then make the summation of the less items 4020, deduct from 17,800, we'll get 13,780, right? So what is this? This is bank balance as per passbook. So this is the way we need to prepare the BRS, right? This video will be a little bit lengthy. Please do bear with me. So it will give you good clarity of BRS. You can easily solve the problems. So we'll take up the next. Now, if you see this question, I will read while working on the problem itself. First, we'll take up the format. Then first, what we have given, bank balance, passbook of a merchant shows a credit balance. Credit balance, passbook is in the sense favorable balance. So 25,000 bank balance as per passbook 25,000. Then add item, less items. Then what is happening? Checks amounting to rupees 5,000 were deposited in the bank, but only checks 2,000 were cleared up to 31st March. When we deposit the checks 5,000, what will happen? So I have taken cash book and passbook. What is known? Passbook is known here. Which one we need to find out? Cash book balance. Please bear in mind. So when we have deposited 5,000 checks into the bank, what will happen? Our cash book balance will increase. But out of those 5,000 checks, only 2,000 were cleared. How many were not cleared? That is the problem creating criteria for us. Cleared is fine. It is already recorded in passbook. But not cleared is creating a problem for us. That should be understood. So, passbook balance will be less. With how much amount? 3,000. Why I have taken 3,000? Because already 2,000 was cleared. How much is not cleared? Not cleared is a problem creating. That is 5,000 minus 2,000. That is 3,000 is not cleared. So, 3,000. Which one we need to find out? Cash book. So cash book is above RO. Therefore, it should be add. Checks deposited in bank but not collected. Clear? In this way we have to do. The next item is checks amounting to rupees 7,500 were issued, but checks 2,400 had not been presented for payment up to 31st March. In the sense, the rest of the checks were presented for payment. Clear? So cash book and passbook. So whenever we issue checks, what will happen? Our cash book balance will decrease. Whereas, how many were not collected by the bank, not cleared by the bank? Only 2,400. So passbook balance will be more. With how much amount? Only 2,400, which is not been cleared. So therefore, what we have to do here? 2,400, since it is a down arrow, 2,400 should be deducted. So in less checks issued but not presented for payment, we will be writing amounted to rupees 2,400. Right? So next item. What is the next one? Right. In passbook, there was a credit 150 for interest on investment, debit 20 for bank charges. Prepare bank reconciliation statement. So next item. Cash book, there is a 150 interest on investment. So whenever bank collect interest on investment, what will happen? Our passbook balance will increase, favorable balance will increase, and cash book balance will decrease. Which one we need to find out? Cash book, right? So 150 should be deducted as it is down arrow. So interest on investment credited in passbook only, that is 150 rupees should be deducted. Then bank charges. What will happen? Bank charges debited in passbook, banker has made the payment, so passbook balance will decrease, whereas this information is not recorded in cash book, so cash book balance will be more. Which one we need to find out? Cash book. So cash book should be added because above arrow. So bank charges debited in passbook only 20 rupees. Once it is done, make the summation. Then 28,020 is the main balance. From that, we will deduct the less items 2,550. Resultant figure 24,470. Sorry. Then bank balance as per cash book. Passbook is given. The balance as per cash book we will write. Right. So this is the second question. One more question we will take up and we will wind up this video. I know this is becoming very lengthy, but still this will be a very important video. So this is the long question, so which I have taken. We will read, and while doing itself we will read. So I have prepared the format. Right. So what we have given, Dinesh appropriate. Right. So on 31st March 2013, bank balance of Dinesh appeared at 7,654 as per the bank column of the cash book. So cash book balance is given 7,654. Then add and less. Which one we need to find out? Passbook balance we need to find out. How to find out? Next, that out of the checks for rupees 1,800 issued by him on 26th March, checks 400 were presented to the bank before 31st March, and those check 500 were presented on 11th April. So out of the 1800, how many were presented for payment? Only 400. In the sense, rest of the all checks were not presented for payment. Therefore, a bit cash book and passbook, which one is known? Cash book is known, passbook we need to find out. So whenever we issue a check, what will happen? Our cash book balance will decrease, whereas passbook balance will be more. How much amount here? Only 1400. How I got 1400? Out of 1800 I have deducted 400 because 400 were presented for payment before 31st March. In the sense, rest of the all checks were not presented, that is 1400. So 1400 that is not presented is only problem creating one for us. Therefore, which one we need to find out? Passbook, as it is above arrow, add. Checks issued but not presented for payment 1400. Next, the bills receivable for 1000 was realized by the bank 29th March, but corresponding entry is not available in the cash book. We have received a bill which is recorded in the passbook. Banker has collected, but no entry in the cash book. So when banker collects, our passbook balance will increase, whereas it is not recorded in cash book. Cash book is less. Which one we need to find out? Passbook. Therefore, it should be added. Bills receivable realized 1000. Next, that the out of the upcountry check 2800 paid on 31st March, check for 900 was not yet credited. So in cash book we have deposited one check for 2800. Out of this, now 900 is not credited, in the sense rest of the all were credited. So 900 only the problem creating one. So whenever we deposit the check, cash book balance will increase, passbook will decrease. Only 900. So passbook we need to find out, therefore it is a less item, 900. Then next, that the debit in respect of bank charges amounted to rupees 92.5 and credit in respect of 150 dividends realized and 800 were, sorry, interest on investment and 800 dividends. So we will take up separately debit. So what is happening in case of bank charges debited? So passbook balance will decrease, cash book will be more. Which one we need to find out? Passbook. How much? 92.5. So it will be deducted, bank charges. Then one more item we have, the dividend collected and interest collected. Sorry, I'm not. Yeah, dividend and interest on investment. Both are collections. What will happen when it is collected? Passbook balance will be more. It is collected by bank, and cash book balance will be less. So passbook we need to find out. So how much interest on investment and dividend? Both I have clubbed together. 150 plus 800, 950 I have written, because both are add items, right? Then a wrong debit appears in the passbook, 350. Whenever a wrong debit is given, passbook balance will decrease, right? Wrongly debited. But cash book balance will be more. Which one we need to find out? Passbook. Therefore, it should be deducted as it is down arrow. So wrong debit appears in passbook, that is 350. So once this is done, what we have to do? Make the summation of add item 3350, make the total 11,004. So make the summation of less item 1342.5, then deduct from the 11,004, we will get 9,661.5. So this is called our bank balance as per passbook. I hope I have given you clear picture. It is quite easy to understand, right? Do follow the instruction whatever I have, however I have done. Do the problem in the same way. If you have any doubt, do put the comment. I will give the reply, right? So I wish you all the best. Thanks for watching the lengthy video. Do subscribe my channel, Mentor the Trusted Guide, and motivate me to make more qualitative, informative videos. Thank you very much.